But Chris Beard is staying at Ole Miss. What kind of commitment is he getting? Let's just start there. This is a program that's coming off a Sweet 16 that seems like they're having a renewed commitment to basketball.
Well, let's start with why he chose to stay at Ole Miss, right? Because Texas A&M people think, obviously, the money that Texas A&M has. You know, they're paying out, what's his name, the football coach, like $100 million, right? What's his name?
Kiffin.
Jimbo Fisher. Thank you.
That was like 5
Jimbo
years ago.
Fisher from the crowd over there. $100 million. So they've got plenty of resources and money. But here's the thing for Chris Beard is Keith Carter, their AD, gave him a second chance when nobody else would, right? He gave him a second chance at a high level in the SEC. So I think part of it for Chris Beard was Keith Carter giving him a second chance. Keith Carter, the AD, a basketball guy, as opposed to you go to Texas A&M, you've got Trev Alberts, the AD, a football guy.
Right.
So
most ADs in the SEC are going to be football guys.
Keith Carter's not.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, again, he's put the resources. They gave him a new 6-year deal. They're going to give him here that he's going to sign soon. But, you know, and Chris Beard can win anywhere.
Big raise or like what? I mean, I'm just trying to.
What's that?
Big raise?
Yeah, big money. Sure.
Because he was making 4.5.
He's going to end up in the 5s for sure now.
The Ole Miss coach making $5 million is blasphemous to anybody that is like waking up out of a coma from 2008.
Right.
I mean,
no, what he's done. The thing is, to me, the A&M and the Ole Miss jobs aren't that different for Chris Beard. You know, what's different is his mother lives in the Houston area. He's got a daughter who lives in that area. So, you know, could he have tried to go there to be closer to family? Sure. But he's already got this thing going at Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. Why leave now? You just went to a Sweet 16. You've got a bunch of kids on campus. You're close to getting a commitment from Pop Isaacs, who was on campus yesterday, who fits Chris Beard in a lot of ways very, very well. I don't know. I think it's the right move. I think it's. Why
do you have a? Rob has a shit-eating grin.
No,
well,
I just thought it was.
He knows Rick Isaacs is watching.
I just thought it was pretty. Yeah, Rick Isaacs watches everything. I just thought it was funny. It's like they're close to getting a commitment from Pop Isaacs. Like, just break the news if you're going to break the news.
No,
they're close. They're close to getting a commitment from. We're
because
close to getting a commitment.
To respect the process.
Well, who's going to commit knowing that Chris Beard is weighing whether to go to A&M or Ole Miss?
It's a soft verbal.
It's a soft verbal.
Crystal ball. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you crystal ball Pop Isaacs to Ole Miss.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm saying.
I might have crystal balled them to A&M last night. I mean,
was it? Oh, it was like touch and go.
No,
like
I don't think it was touch and go. I think it was Ole Miss for the most part all along.
Yeah.
I just think again you got to look at it when A&M comes with whatever they're going to come with money wise. You got to make sure the NIL at Ole Miss is going to be what you need it to be,
Rob,
which it was a year ago for Ole Miss.
I think that to me is just the biggest sort of feeling I have out of this is that in this new atmosphere, this new environment in NIL, Ole Miss can be a destination job for somebody.
Anywhere is a destination job if it has the money at this point.
That's what I mean.
Like that's
if
the bottom line.
Anywhere can be.
And the thing about Ole Miss, and I guess it's probably true for Texas A&M too, is that you can build something similar to an Auburn at Ole Miss right now. Because, I mean, John, you know this, man. You live in Memphis. You live in the South. All of these little college towns, what they love.
I'm the king of the South.
Do you think he knows how far Memphis is from Oxford?
It's like an hour. It's really an hour up the road.
I know exactly how far away.
Yeah, you had no idea.
What's the furthest south,
Rob? It was like 7 hours.
If you take out Florida, what's the furthest south Rob's ever been?
I was literally in Auburn.
Okay,
a month and a half ago.
He's certified. Get off his nuts.
Whoa,
get off his nuts.
He's good. He gets down there.
Hey, John, apologize to me.
I'm not apologizing. I mean, Goodman needs to do it.
So these college towns, man, like they love the university, and if you can build any kind of sport that is good and nationally relevant and competitive and worth going to and exciting, they're going to buy into it. We've seen it at Auburn. We see it at Alabama with what Nate Oates is doing there, right? We see it at a lot of these different programs, and you could do that at Ole Miss, and I think that Chris is on his way to doing that at Ole Miss. And if you go to Texas A&M, like this is to your point, Jeff, you're going to have to do the same thing, but you're going to be 2 years behind, right?
I don't know if I agree with that because of the portal. Because of the
I'm saying in terms of building the home court and building the environment. Like, it's one thing to be able to get the talent. Like Chris Beard's going to be able to
The
get
infrastructure.
Yes.
You're saying the culture.
Yeah, the culture. The culture. Like you're on the way there, and it's not just the culture of the team. It is the environment that you could build in the facility and get everybody bought in. You can, if you build Ole Miss, that home court, into a fortress, so you can't just go in there and win games on the road. If you're an Auburn or if you're in Alabama or you're in Arkansas, that's how you're competitive in the SEC beyond. Like, we're going to get a bid and maybe make a run for the second weekend.
Think of what he's done. Think of what this dude has done at Texas Tech. At Texas, we were there at the start of year 2. That place was jumping, right? Texas Tech was insane. I'd still say the Texas Tech environments I was at were as good as any in the country over the last 5
I mean, look, when it comes,
he's going to do it anywhere.
When
Beard.
When it comes to Chris Beard, like, there are going to be people that don't like him because of what happened. Yeah, because of what happened and the way they ended at Texas. And I don't
believe it. They don't whatever.
And
right?
I have no fault in the people that have a problem with Chris Beard because of what happened there. But when it comes to the ability to coach basketball and to find a way to get a fan base invigorated and fired up and bought into the actual stuff that is happening on the court, I don't know how many guys are better than him at it.
Let's get Mike in here.